Okay, hello, my beautiful new human tribe. My name is Oracle Jessie, she, her, hers. I am here for the new humans and the old souls. And I'm here today for our weekly guidance reading. I appreciate you all being patient with me. I know it's a late upload. And so I am filming this on September 6th, Sunday, September 6th. So this is the guidance reading for the week of Sunday, September 6th, 2020. If it is no longer the week of September 6th, 2020, and you are watching this video, this is the perfect time for you to be watching this video. So yeah, again, my name is Oracle Jessie, here to serve the new humans and the old souls. If you are interested in receiving a reading just like the one that you are watching today, feel free to either email me or message me on Facebook or Instagram, because yeah, I'm only doing video readings right now and it's really exciting. So I'm going to dive right in with our animal knowledge cards and see what animal has a message for us for this upcoming week. We'll see here. Okay, this one. This is the scarab beetle. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Scarab. It is, its main keyword here is regeneration. And this talks about like the regeneration of a new day. So the scarab beetle takes the dung, animal dung, and rolls it around, lays its egg in the dung so that the young can eat it, and it rolls the dung always from east to west. And so the ancient Egyptians thus saw it to symbolize the regeneration, the birthing of a new day. And just, this is our continuation of our rebirthing process. And so this just talks about how we are continuing to regenerate from our inside. And I'd like to challenge you all this week to see how you can see the theme of regeneration within your own lives. So that's what I would like to challenge you with this week. And feel free to share in the comments how you feel regeneration is going for you and how it's going as a theme for this year so far. 2020 is a universal year 4. This is the year that we are building solid foundations. And yeah, I will talk about numerology more in the future. But a universal year 4 is about building those solid foundations and regeneration. And with all of the worldwide challenges of 2020, this is us as new humans, as a society, as a culture, world culture, Mother Earth, Gaia culture. This is us building anew our own structures of our ideal world. And it's uncomfortable because we are so used to staying in our comfort zone, and we're collectively getting more and more uncomfortable. And the more comfortable we are with being uncomfortable, the better off we will be. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. Next is going to be our Enchanted Map Oracle deck. I'm going to pull a few cards here. Our first one is Into the Unknown reversed. This is us being asked exactly what I was talking about. Us being asked to move forward with confidence, knowing that the universe will take care of us. And this is us gaining a new perspective. I don't know if you all can see it, but in this figure's hat here are a lot of spirals. And so spirals give different perceptions of the same thing. So we might be spiraling around a same thing or a learning theme. Regeneration might be the theme for us this week. And so we're going to be gifted with the opportunity to see this from varying perspectives, and spiraling. And the spiral here isn't just 2 or 3 dimensional. You might have heard in the Lightworker and New Human community about the varying dimensions and how we are shifting into new dimensions. And yes, that is true, and yes, more content will be coming on that. So what I'm saying about the spiral is it's not just from this tabletop 2-dimensional perspective. You're also going to see it in varying areas of your life. You're going to see it in your relationships. You're going to see it in your business. You're going to see it in your work. You're going to see it in your family life. You're going to see it in your personal health, and in your spiritual development, of course. So us learning that we on the inside are secure, and moving forward in that security is going to be really essential in developing our relationship with Source, Infinite Intelligence, God, Spirit, whatever you decide to call it. So just moving forward into the unknown with faith, even though we're scared. Second card here is the Golden Palace. This is us moving in the direction of our dreams. And we need to be uncomfortable. We need to step outside of our comfort zone in order to move in that direction, because we always aspire for these things. We aspire for a better life. And in order to receive that better life, we need to put ourselves in new positions. This has to do with love. This has to do with relationships, business, all those things. So moving forward in a way that we were before is not serving us, because we're still attaining for that golden palace. And dissatisfaction is not necessarily a negative thing. It is staying in that level of dissatisfaction and letting it percolate and brew some more, coffee puns, brew some more into and grow into an unhealthy liking for, an unhealthy habit of thinking, just the negative habit of thinking. But instead, if we choose to take our dissatisfaction and choose to turn that into creativity, so that we can move forward towards our goals and dreams and desires, while being uncomfortable, that's where we are going to make a difference in our own lives. I was listening to a Bob Proctor seminar earlier this week, and in the seminar there was this phrase that really stuck out to me, and it applies here, and it's about having goals that you would be willing to fail for, how to overcome the fear of failure. So set those goals and put your desires, your burning desires, into them so much that you're willing to do anything for them. You're willing to fail. And moving forward into the unknown is not as scary because you feel, you know in your heart of hearts that you're moving towards your desires. Card number 3 is the Bone Collector reversed. This is our ancestors talking to us and through us from inside. This is our spirit, our infinite intelligence speaking up from within. When we are so obsessed with what's going on the outside, we cannot hear the messages from within. It is time to continue to draw within and slow down enough so that we can listen and hear our own inner voice, our own ancestors speaking to and through us. And just knowing and listening, hearing them, they are with us. They are helping us move towards all of our goals. They are helping the earth, the planet, regenerate itself in a more healthy manner, in a more healthful way. Just tuning in to that inner knowing that everything's going to be okay. Our undercurrent here is the One Ring Circus. This is us doing the things on our own. This is us moving forward in that knowing, in that confidence that we can do this. Even further into that is flying. This is us. Our subconscious is telling us that to be confident, to not be afraid to shine, to move forward with courage, not fearlessly, but with courage. So move forward in a direction that is more healthful, that is more connected. And here in the Bone Collector reverse, there's a rabbit here, and the symbolism here in the rabbit is the abundance. And even into the unknown has a bird here. That's messages coming here to tell you that you can move forward, you can do this, you can succeed in achieving your highest dreams. You're just going to have to learn the messages within us, within each and every one of us. So if this message doesn't resonate, feel free to go find one that is. If you find messages from within speaking out to you that goes against all reason, goes against what should be done, do it, and move. Don't be afraid to move into that unknown space. That is the encouragement we are getting from infinite intelligence at this time. Okay, not much shuffling here, but this is the Circle of Life deck. This is our first card here, is the Five of Swords. This is us coming to verbal or word conflict, and even coming at a standstill with it being sideways like this. I'm seeing it coming to a standstill and maybe even suspended in time. So maybe just not happening right now. The fighting that sometimes comes along during these conflicts, during these times of unknown, is going to be suspended, and this is you'll be able to find this. I don't know if you've experienced this in meditation, but it's this suspension of disbelief, this suspension of your body and time, and just learning to master that suspension and take a breath during that time. I'm going to go with the undercurrent here in respect of time. This is the Six of Cups, our undercurrent for this deck, and that's a nostalgia for the past, and using that nostalgia in a constructive way, remembering the times when you felt connected, remembering the times when maybe the people or topics that you're having conflict with right now, when it was more harmonious, and using that memory to ease the tensions and ease the harsh words and comments, and also to recognize that those harsh comments you may be receiving from others are not necessarily a reflection of you. They're a reflection of that other person in their journey. Ooh, goodness. Okay, clear audience was that message here from the angels. We'll just dive right in here. See what else comes up here. Oh, here they say, okay. Courage. Archangel Ariel comes forward with the message of courage, especially with regeneration and into the unknown. It's just an overarching theme, I think, here. Courage, bringing forth, the angels are with you, your ancestors are with you. Everyone wants us to succeed. There's the only thing that is standing in our way of reaching our dreams and our golden palace is the limitations that we are putting on ourselves. And that is part of what we are learning to suspend in time, learning to release from ourselves. I'll pull a couple more cards here. Hello from heaven. Again, the ancestors are with us. The ancestors are bringing forward courage from the past, moving in a direction. They're saying they've got you. You're here. They're here. You're here. You are in your now. Now is the eternal point of power that you are in. And so you can either use that now to move in the direction of your desires, or you can use it to continue to suspend yourself in time, or move backwards even towards what you do not desire. Card number 3 here is prioritize. So make sure that we are focusing in the direction of where we want to go, not in a direction that puts us backwards. Our undercurrent here is very encouraging, overcoming difficulties. The worst is behind us. It's all upward from here. Even further in the undercurrent here, spread your wings. Really encouraging with the flying card. This is a beautiful reading, as I feel like always. So encouraging that the angels are telling us the worst is behind us. Move forward with confidence. Embrace yourself. Embrace your desires. Embrace the love that you have within you. And don't be afraid to shine your gifts. Move forward with courage. Prioritize your dreams. Your ancestors are behind you. You have abundance flowing from within. I love you all. Thank you so much for honoring yourself, for being here. Hasta la bye-bye.